Yes, YouTube. Those are what you call a books. You like to read a books, YouTube? I like to read a books. Ahoy! So it looks like got this here package in the mail. Buddy of mine from YouTube, Mark from the FlyingAxblade channel, done shipped me something here. So of course I made a little unboxing video of it. Pretty heavy, about 15-pound box here, expertly packaged. Little duct tape action there. Spent a pretty penny on shipping it appears. All the way out here. So I ain't gonna say where it's from, nothing like that. I know we gotta watch ourselves here. But so I guess if it goes boom, then this video will go viral, right? Alright, well, let the fun commence. I eagerly anticipate seeing the contents of this package. Here's duct tape here. Not an easy chore one-handed. Probably should have set up the tripod, right? Oh yeah, we're getting there. So Mark's a good guy. I've known him for quite a while. We've spent some time in the trenches there. Behalf of God in this kingdom, so you guys get a chance, check out his channel. A little eclectic, but some will like it. Bottom line, he's on the side of Jesus Christ. Alright. There we go. Put a little styrofoam up in there. Well done. I'm seeing books. So, the first item, as you can see, The History of Middle Earth, the Book of Lost Tales, J.R.R. Tolkien, Part 1. Interesting. It's got a note in here. Use your children as a professor uses grad students. This book is your treasure. Have them tell you it thoroughly. And then settle down to enjoy it. I adore this book. If I get old, send it back. Thanks. Love, Mark. Book of Lost Tales was the first major work of imagination by J.R.R. Tolkien. Begun in 1916-17 when he was 25 years old and left incomplete several years later. It stands at the beginning of the entire conception of Middle-earth and Valinor. For the Lost Tales were the first form of the myths and legends that came to be called the Silmarillion. Alright, this does look interesting. This book also bears a sign of some age. Let's see when we can find a copyright on it. First American edition, 1984. Very nice. I think my oldest was actually reading The Hobbit for a report at school, as a matter of fact. So we homeschool our children. Alright, excellent. Next item up. A Grief Observed, C.S. Lewis. Not familiar with this book. Very interesting. Masterpiece of rediscovered faith. Not rodent feces, at least. And there you go, the printing history. Phantom edition, 1976. C.S. Lewis. Not familiar with the book? Definitely want to check this one out. Aha! You'd mentioned this. A Wrinkle in Time. This was a book I was going to read as a child. I remember that, but I never got around to it. I know there's some in the Christian community have a problem reading the fantasy, as it is potentially, opens the door to the occult. But I've read through the Chronicle of Narnia and we're starting on the Magic Bicycle series by John Bibby, and I find them personally to be great allegories for Christianity. And if you're going to read to your children, there's a lot of things you could read other than fantasy, but if you're going to read fantasy to your children, I would like to have at least a good moral basis to it. This is let's see what we copyright on this. Copyright 1962. Oh, it's printed in the United States 76. Very nice, very nice. Now we look like we got a little bit older book here. Handy farm devices and how to make them. Aha! This might be of great interest. Not only me, but my brothers. So let's have to check this out. I'm not particularly the handiest man, but I've got siblings who are. A time-honored handy device. New York, Orange Judd Company, 1912. That's what I'm talking about right there. Workshop and tool. It's got some illustrations in there. Thanks. This is exactly what I need right here. Yes, indeed. Put together a bookshelf for the boys yesterday, so enjoy doing those projects. So, aha! Now here's an interesting story. Mark, a while back, had mentioned he had a copy of the Vatican and World Politics, and bear in mind, Admiral Manhattan's out of print. And you go online, you try to find a copy of this book, and it'll cost you over $100. And Mark said that he had burned a copy of it, and I was just like, well, it'd be great to have a copy, but out of my price range. And then the other day I was talking to him, and he says, oh, wait, I got a copy of that on my shelf. So apparently this is his other copy. Which is very cool. First published in England, and this is the American edition. And this is Admiral Manhattan's crowning work. So I definitely look forward to checking that out. Gracias, señor. The White House transcripts. This could be right in line with what we see with Trump and the alleged eavesdropping, the tapping of him too. History repeating itself. The White House version of the Watergate tapes. Wow. Excellent, excellent. So far, I gotta say, these will all be prized additions to my library for sure. What do we got here? The Rock Book. The Rock Book. Rocks and Their Stories, The Land We Live On. Mark had mentioned he's a bit of a rock hound here. I always enjoyed these polished stones myself. Rocks and Minerals. Copyright 1940. Appears to be a compendium of knowledge on the rocks and minerals of the earth. Awesome. Oh, I think I seen it. I think I seen a picture of the tree stump of the known forest on a flat earth. Oh man, nice. You know, it's a good thing we had these internet sleuths to come along to make sense of all that ancient history for us. You know, these pitiable, ignorant ancients that wrote books, you know, they never would have guessed how involved man would have gotten his mental aspirations. Now this is a binder. I don't know if I should be flipping through this. Is it highly sensitive information, Mark, or what? This might be his CIA profile here. Letters to the Galatians and Ephesians, shut up under sin. This looks like some heavy duty stuff here. This might be the code. You know, I've always longed for a code book in order to crack the cryptic messages that he writes on my videos. So this may be it. I'm gonna have to look through that for clues. And what is that, soccer ball? Manual of Mineralogy. Another book. Rocks and Minerals, it appears. 15th edition. This looks like a heavy duty textbook here. Copyright 1912, 1929. Renewed in 40, 1941, 15th edition, 7th printing, April 1948. Excellent. See, this is what you gotta have. You gotta have these old books, because you never know what they're doing, tampering around with the information. Calling it the Mandela effect, please. one thing is for sure, that they revise and they re-edit, because it's what it all comes down to what presuppositions you take to the evidence, not what the evidence actually says. So if you go back in time before everything got so politicized, you generally have, I ain't saying it ain't agenda free, but you'll have some more, you'll have a heightened level of truthfulness for the most part, even if maybe it isn't quite as up to date in certain aspects. But it's also true that a lot of information is lost. These people will try to adapt or update. So, and I know for a fact that the education these guys got generations ago far exceeds that of today. Another one on rocks and minerals. Let's see what we got here. A little handbook with some pictures in it. Excellent. Alright. Mr. Jones, Meet the Master. Haven't heard of this one. Sermons and Prayers of Peter Marshall. Another old field guide with the rocks and minerals. I get the feeling, Mark, you're trying to inspire a little interest maybe in some of the young ones around here in what appears to be a passion of your own. And that, my friend, is greatly appreciated. Excellent, excellent. One more old book. It says Self-Sacrifice on the title. The Gabled House. Whoa, 1869. Entered according to the Act of Congress in the year 1869. Oh. No idea what that's about, but I will find out. Well, I must say, man, I greatly appreciate the gifts here. They will be put to good use. So, from our house to yours, Merry Christmas. Alright, take it easy, man.